my experience with arrogance is ongoing.
Right.
At first, it started when I sat down with Antonio about my finances. And he said, hey, you got to pay yourself first. Man, I ain't doing that. Got to pay these bills. What are you talking about? Pay myself. What are you? No. So I was arrogant for 2 years. And for 2 years, the same thing kept going on. What I sat down with him about, because I was tired of not having money. And so when I got serious, I said, okay, for real, I'm going to listen to you this time. He said, you got to pay yourself first. So I did everything he said. And so when I began paying myself first and then paying everybody else is when I could afford me. So I learned from there, in that aspect, don't be arrogant in your finances. What I didn't learn is you can't be arrogant everywhere else. So he told me a few days ago, you are still that person that said, I ain't paying myself. I said, man, no, I ain't. And so I kind of realized, yeah, you are. So, because he said, you every time I tell you something, you just reject it. And I was like, and I had to think, I was like, yeah, because certain things, I don't like talking. I don't like speaking in front of people. And so when he said, yeah, you go get certified, I was like, this whole certification deal, I don't like talking. But then he sat down with me one day and said, okay, what's the real reason you don't like speaking? I like being in the background. What you talking about? Nah, that's not it. What's the real reason you don't like speaking? And so he kept asking questions. Come to find out, I don't like getting up and sounding stupid. So that's why I don't like talking. So learn that lesson. And then a couple of days ago, he told me again, hey, you are still arrogant, but you can turn your challenge into a strength. I said, okay. And so I stepped back. And when I was taking a shower today, I was thinking, okay, a stubbornness is a byproduct of arrogance. And so instead of me being stubborn in my losing, be stubborn to get these goals and dreams done and win. Instead of being stubborn and continuing to be in poverty, be stubborn into being relentless to gain prosperity.
Right. That's right.
Stories told.
All right.
Stories told of a Zen monk who was meditating, who had been meditating for 10 years in a cave, trying to find a path to the truth. And as he was praying one day and meditating, a monkey came by. And so he was trying hard to concentrate and meditate, but the monkey kept getting closer and closer. And finally, he touched the monk's sandal. And he was like, darn monkey. He didn't say darn, but yeah, we're recording. So he said, darn monkey, what are you doing? Why are you disturbing my praying? He said, I'm hungry. He said, you are disturbing my communicating with God. And the monkey told him, how can you communicate with God when you can't communicate with one of the humble creatures like me? And so, being ashamed of himself, he apologized to the monkey. So I just said all that to say, don't be so arrogant that you pass up the truth.
Has life ever knocked you down, made your hand shake, made you limp, made you get back up only to knock you down again? Has life ever made you forget that you are royalty, that you are a queen, that you are a king? Get up. Don't stay down. Get up. Keep walking. 13 steps to dominance is for you. Limp. Fight. Breathe, then break and breathe again. But this is your moment. This is your time. This is how you walk. There's 13 steps in here. And all of them are to straighten you up and send you to your supreme destiny. Have you ever been broken? If so, broken is a great beginning. Keep walking.